So you're the narrator.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
If you're not me, then what
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me. I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore. Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Okay.
Do you have anything to say for yourself out of this hubris?
Say it again.
It's up. Up. Do you have anything to say?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Okay. After everything you've done to us, do you think you should live?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end. You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Yeah. I just want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature.
Bones.
There's no accounting for free will.
Nope, never is.
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
Nope. Baby, stop. It really doesn't. Why would you want to get rid of the wall?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
What was the bottom question? Scroll up.
I don't have any other choices now.
Hold on.
So are we going to destroy her?
I don't think we should get rid of death. Life without death would be meaningless. Death gives
Yeah, death gives life.
lie, rest easy. He deserves some peace.
Are you
before-
lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my time's up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away. You know
But a thing of
what you
beauty
have to
doesn't.
do.
Baby bird. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself within the newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it's finally time you wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
So what happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitude. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Yes. As much as it sucks. Never does. I think it's time for us to leave this place. I don't think any of those questions really matter at this point.
Yep, I think it is.
Quick save complete.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel a sensation in your limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning the cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to the finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across the infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back against it,
I love
but
you.
it does not yield. Take her hand. And all at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and
It's magnificent.
there are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is.
Everything.
Happens now.
Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, and you have always been. And just as you will always be. Through conflict in your nature, the two of you will never be alone. The two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Okay. Yeah. I think it was a pretty good story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna return. Okay. We're gonna destroy her this time?
Yeah, just for completion's sake.
Okay.
I know, and I've been waiting for you to see it through. Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution. Can you take my hand in yours? You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Okay.
So I see it's pulling out the different forms that we eventually made.
Appeal
Yep.
to humanity again,
Appeal to her humanity.
but we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel
Alright.
all of it.
It really sounds like
I
God
know.
speaking.
It goes until your bodies are not your thoughts or not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once. You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Okay. Continue to share humanity.
I mean, the goal of this one was
Was
to
to
save scum, kill her.
Yeah.
Project her perspective.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do.
Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back. Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast. And without contrast, you have no shape.
What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
I'm gonna go on record here.
Mhm.
Some fucky shit is really happening right now.
You think? We still want to reject authority. Continue to appeal.
Time you've spent away from me is still time spent in reference to me. Even then, both of us are more than our bodies. Am I not in the trees? Am I not in the cabin? Am I not in you?
And the clash between you two abates, and you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy, open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's not gonna let you kill her, is it?
No, it is. Right here.
Fuck it.
Even now, you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
You don't have to face her alone. It's good to be here. You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready? Then let's go.
Oh, what?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
No.
Take the knife? I don't know.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
It's in through the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Slay her or sit with her?
I'd sit with her.
Yeah.
Sit with her?
Yeah.
Honestly, me neither. Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
If we're talking about this right now,
Yeah.
how do we know we haven't done this before?
Well, I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
So we'll just end up right back here.
Yeah.
What's up? What's the?
If you accept her offer, it's probably going to reset the game.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. This isn't fair. I want to be here. It's down one more. I don't want to be alone again.
This one?
Yeah.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
I don't want to forget.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you. You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
So do we go ahead and slay her? Agree to her plan?
It's your choice.
Like, this is what Save Scumming is for, and we
You could
came
save me.
back here.
You can make another save.
Yeah, but we did come down here
To slay her.
to stab her.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the border of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of each other. By destroying her once and for all, you are destroyed as part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back. Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
You leave the basement behind.
That's the sound of unraveling happening.
Then to the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are empty canvas, but even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel the sensation in limbs you couldn't want to fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning the cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled in the bound, agonizing tension to finite planes. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies an endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long, arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
Oh,
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually...
keep doing that.
The whispering and the coercion and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
And that's the
Okay, then.
end. Okay. Interesting ways to end.
Where's the third option?
There really wasn't a third option.
Okay, but what if I don't want to be a god? She don't want to be a god. We Romeo and Juliet this shit.
I don't think that's a thing right now. Good question, though. And I think this is the end of Slay the Princess.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Maybe this isn't the
One.
end.
2, 3. $98, $99.
Oh,
Hi.
hi?
Hmm.
Well, that
Don't
was
like
interesting.
that.
What happens when you wait on the opening screen for too long?
Let's see here.
Hey, look, it's the cabin.
Yeah, it's the cabin again.
Ah. So there are more options that we could have taken. Many
I
more.
figured.
Yeah.
I figured. The roads leading up to the finale thing.
Yeah.
I think this is good for right now, though.
Okay. We can always revisit it.
Yeah, there's always time to revisit. If people want us to revisit it, we'll be happy to.
Yeah.
But thank you all for watching, and
If we don't get around to it and you want to see the other endings, it's on Steam. Have fun.
Yep. You can look in the link in the description, and it will give you the link to buy the game.
And remember, romancing the princess is the only correct option.
Don't listen to him, he lies.
Okay, I'm changing his name in Discord to the Smitten.
Yes, he needs to be the Smitten.